Both of these are samples of the student's speech.
We feel.
The intended, the target for this was we feel. Listening to it again.
We feel.
Examining this, we see that he is going from this bilabial, this glide, w, and gradually moving into the E, where we see that target whiteness in between the formant lines. While this ends up being accurate, it nevertheless took time to get there. And so we have success at one point, but the transition is showing that the tongue is not quickly moving into the E position. But he's getting it. This is part of the shaping and part of what he is beginning to see as a successful effort. He was able to go from the vowel E into the sound F, and then trying to go immediately from the F into the E, we again see that the tongue is not immediately in the right position, but as time went on, he was able to find that position. This is resulting in an overextension of time on task. He is saying, we feel, giving himself plenty of time to make the movements that are necessary. At this point in the instruction, I'm considering this to be appropriate. It is all right to give him time. Once the target is achieved and to some extent habituated at this level of duration, then we can start to shrink the time so that he would say, we feel, in less time.
We feel.
This was an effort to do that. This was an effort to reduce the amount of time on task. Again, it took him time to get into the E, but he found it and he was able to sustain it. He went into a very quick F and a very quick E. We feel. It was not precisely E, but it was better than he had done in the past. We have here an extended time success and a reduced time approximation, but we're shaping in that direction. Listening again.
We feel.
At this point, there is an E, but not going into an appropriate ol sound.
We feel.
We feel. We feel.
Saving what has been his best utterance to date, I then do some modeling as to how it could be done quickly and how it could be done with more time on task. His production.
We feel.
My production.
We feel. We feel.
This again is not meant to aggravate, it is meant to model and to indicate the target that he is still shooting for, where that openness, that spread of the formants, that whiteness in between them can be achieved quickly, and if extended over time, can be maintained, where it is w, e, f, with no voicing, and then immediately into the E and down into the O, where this is all being shaped in one pattern. This sets the goal and continually reminds him that this is what he is shooting for.